Yo, Jim. Yeah, Jim. Once you join, send in your GM. Crypto King Gwyn reposted this stream. Thank you, King Gwyn. Thank you. And yeah, GM, welcome, guys. Funny enough, this is our first live stream for the year. Yeah, GM to you. This is our first live stream for the year. Yeah, GM. Oh, GM. Yeah, hello, GM. I'm trying to announce to the community that we've started, yeah? So just a second. Keep reposting the live stream. Okay. Repost, invite your friends, invite people over. Okay. Repost, invite your friends, and let's get everyone in here. Repost, invite your friends, and let's get everyone in here. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to repost. Yeah, hello, guys. So I'm trying to get the link for Twitch, but I don't really know how Twitch works for real. I'm trying to get the link for Twitch. Damn, we'll have 21 people here. Yo, guys. Welcome. How do they share for Twitch? I'm trying to get people on Twitch. I'm trying to. Let me know how I can get the link. Okay, I've seen the link. Let me know how I can get the link. Okay, I've seen the link. Let me know Okay. Yo, GM to everybody. GM, please send in your GM. Let me be sure you're active, okay? Send in your GM. Send in your GM, guys. Send in your GM. I want to know the people that are very active. I don't know where some of these. Oh, I'm seeing a GM from Onyeka. GM to you. Yeah, yeah, Friday. GM, you're always active. Yeah, GM to you. Yeah, GM to everybody here. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. So yeah, so you see, let's get into it, okay? These 5 minutes into it, we have about 29 people here. GM to everybody, and I believe everybody can hear me clearly. And yeah, so my team is here. Um, you know, my team is on this live stream already. So we will be rewarding the most active people. Okay. The most active people will be rewarded. I know that a lot of you have been active even without us rewarding you guys. But during this boot camp, my team and I, we decided to reward everyone here, most people here that are engaging. Okay, and so and basically the goal of that is to encourage you. And I am a no giveaway type of person. All of you, most of you know that already, because we are giving out a lot of value. But then it's not bad that we support the community from time to time, with other stuff, um and some of you might get it from the wrong perspective, but the reason why we don't really do giveaway here is that we spend a lot of money running this community. Okay, we spend loads of money running this community, so that is giveaway enough. And we are doing it because we are passionate about what we do, and we believe that in the future we might be able to make back the money we've spent here. Okay, and so yeah, so that's it. But we partner with some of our partners. Personally, I'll be giving out three Prof W accounts, $2,000 each. That is $6,000 Prop W account to the most engaging people and the people that carries out a lot of or carry a lot of tax. And obviously, to our loyal supporters before now, there are some people that are very supportive. For instance, Friday is very supportive, and I'm obviously I will give Friday. I must give Friday something because Friday has always been supportive. Always reposting, retweeting, even without us, asking. Okay, I don't take that lightly. Okay, so thank you so much, Friday, and thank you to every other person that has been supporting us or always supporting us. Okay, thank you. So this year, I always host live streams. We get people on the live streams, and a lot of people join the live stream. Sometimes we're up to like 300 to 600 people on the live stream, and this is my first one for the year. And I'm like, you know what? How about we give out a structured information? Structured information, not just when I come and throw information randomly and all that. Let us give out a structured information, okay? That anyone that wants to further from there will further, right? And yeah, that is the idea. So that is the idea of this boot camp. So this is Dream Chasers Training Boot Camp Day 1. Okay, so day 1, and the goal of this boot camp is to educate the community as much as we can, and then to get us set for the year. Okay, so if you're active, I want to see your comment right now. Drop a comment if you're active. Okay, if you're active, drop a comment. I want to see your comment right now. Yeah, Crypto King Green is active. Moses active, active, active. Okay, 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 okay. Even Moses 7 minutes trend. Yeah, active, active. Okay, it's amazing that you are active, and it's good to have you all here. So please, if you know Dr. Tad, welcome, Mike G. I greet you specially. Welcome. So if you know that you have not retweeted or reposted this, please retweet it, repost it. Funny enough, you get notifications here when somebody retweet and reshare. So I'm seeing all of it. Okay. So retweet, repost, invite people here. Like I say, the goal is for us to train people to as much as we can train them on this particular um 3 days trading boot camp. Okay. So yeah, Mr. Wolf from Twitch active. Oh, thank you, thank you. Twitch. I don't really know how Twitch works, but then you know, Crypto Fish said, "Let's get to the chat already." We're gonna get this just one after the other. Okay, so Please repost, retweet, share to DMs, invite your friends, invite those people you want them to, you want to see them win this year. Invite them because when I got into crypto, someone just told me what wallet address is. I've always said this story, what wallet address is, and what Bitcoin is, what USDT is, and that was what triggered all this you can see right now. And right now I'm teaching hundreds of people, thousands of people. A lot of people depend on what I do and all that just because of someone told me what a wallet address is, right? So you all, I encourage you to share this video to people, share this to their DMs, your friends, invite them, your WhatsApp status, let them know that you know they need to just join this P. And you never can tell, like when they join this P, you never can tell the greatness that might come out from it. In the future, they might be doing even way better than I am doing, and impacting in more people's life than I have ever done. And you know, that's like a big win for the community at large. Okay, so that's about it. And we got 60 people here. Welcome you all. So let's dive in, right? Or let's get started. Um, first off, okay. So first off, today's topic, right? Today's topic is simple, right? So I will try as much as, because this is a 3-day boot camp, right? Or 3 days boot camp. I'm going to try as much as possible to give out the most I can give out during these 3 days. Okay, I'm going to try as much as possible to do that. Okay, so um, um, today we'll be talking about market basics. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a lot of like basic knowledge about a lot of things in the market today. And please, I will appreciate a very interactive session, right? You guys cannot speak from your ends, but you can always send in the chat, send in questions, okay? And I will try as much as possible to attend to all of it. So ideally, this particular live stream is supposed to last for like, let's say, 1 hour, but from what I'm seeing, probably we might do 2 hours. Okay, but let us make these 2 hours count. Okay, let's make these 2 hours count. Okay, Stanley, welcome. Good morning to you also. And while you are joining, keep resharing, keep reposting. Okay, and one more thing, if you cannot see me clearly, the image clearly from Twitter, you can tap on settings. You're going to see how to I think 1080 pixels, 1080p, you set it on that. From YouTube, you can do the same thing. Your settings, you're going to see that view on higher quality, and because I'm streaming on a very high quality. Okay, so yeah, so let's get active. So if you're active and you're ready to learn, comment active. Let me see, comment active. If you're active and ready to learn, comment active. Okay. Stanley is active. 7 minutes is active. Code there is active. I ready. Drinking Chivita active. Okay, that's interesting. I like the sense of humor there. Okay. Okay, interesting. I like the fact that everybody's active. I like the fact that everybody's active. So yeah. So like I said, as we keep going, please keep retweeting, keep reposting, And yeah, we must win. We must win. We must win. We must win. Okay. Kingfish. Cryptofish said active for market basics. Okay. So um I put this in topic so that I will not be able to I will be able to like flow so that I won't skip. Okay. So a lot of you here that are here obviously already know or have some information about cryptocurrency. Okay, so in crypto we hear stuff like trading and investing, right? Trading and investing, these are like the basic things we hear. Oh, when people hear about crypto, they think the first thing that comes to their mind is trading or investing. Okay, so what is the difference between trading and investing? What is the difference? So basically, investing is, both of them are almost similar, but few differences, right? Now, investing and trading has to do with, let us talk about the similarities first. Investing and trading has to do with buying and selling. And anything that makes one buy or sell, the person has engaged in a form of trading and also a form of investing. Just that with investment, most times investment has to do with long term or a longer term, while trading has to do with a shorter term. If I enter a trade now, if I buy into a trade, whether I'm selling or I'm shorting, right, it is me investing. If I'm shorting the market, obviously I invested an amount of USDT to be able to sell that market, to be able to make money off it. And if I am buying, let me say I want to long the market, it is still me investing in a long trade, right? I'm investing in a buy trade. Same thing with if I want to buy an asset in crypto. If I buy a cryptocurrency asset, whether on or like on spot, on the spot market, right? It is me still investing in the market. Just that the mentality is now different. The mentality of a trader is to quickly go in and quickly go out as soon as possible. It could be it could be from a 1 second time frame to probably 1 week, 1 month, because swing traders hold trades for like maybe 1 month, 3 months. But an investor might be like, oh, for the next two bull runs coming, the next cycle, I'm going to hold this particular trade, or rather this particular asset. Okay. So um now, how do traders actually make money in every financial market? Traders make money buying or selling. Are you following, please? If you are following, drop a comment. Are you following? So traders actually make money. Traders actually make money uh, buying or selling in most cases. It's just that these days, okay, actually, like the question goes, how do traders make money? Traders actually make money buying or selling, because though one beautiful thing right now, which I will always encourage every single one of you watching. Good. I like the fact that a lot of comments are coming in. You all are very active. Yeah, I love that. So, um, one thing I'm going to encourage you is that trading has now gone beyond just trading, right? Trading has gone beyond just trading. So if you're a trader right here, I would advise you to do, like I said, the question is how traders actually make money. Traders make money buying or selling. A trader might be like, yo, you know what? I think the market is going to pump in. Let me invest in buy. And the trader buys an asset or long an asset. And if the asset or that particular asset goes his or her way, that trader has won and made money. That is how traders make money. A trader can be like, yo, I'm thinking this asset is going to tank, is going to dump. And you know what? I'm going to invest in selling this asset. So I'm going to predict that the asset is going to dump. Then I put in money that whenever, if this asset is dumping, I'm going to be making money. And they do that. If it goes that way, they make money. So this is how traders make money. And the opposite is how traders lose money. If they take that gamble, that bet, that investment, and it doesn't go their way, they lose money that way. Yeah. So that is why in trading, they tell people, yo, you have to make sure you don't over invest, you don't over leverage, you don't, go all in and all of that, right? Now, back to what I wanted to say earlier. This is how traders make money. But right now, trading has kind of expanded in a little way, or way bigger, which is, right now we have a lot of jobs out there. People make money for just being writers, community managers, just like what I'm doing right now. If probably I was doing this same thing for a company, let's say I was doing this for maybe Bluffing or Bybit or Binance, right? Bin, Binance, Bluffing, or any company, you get what I'm saying, right? They're going to pay me, they're actually going to pay me a lot of money to do this, for on their platform, or to do this for them, because this is one way I'm trying to educate the community. I'm trying to, like, encourage people. I'm still onboarding people, and we're keeping contact with the community and all of that. It's a lot of work, Yeah, so these other companies that are going to pay, but right now I'm doing it for literally free for you all. You people need to clap for me. Drop a clap emoji because this is me giving out loads of value for free. You understand? So you can actually do this type of thing I'm doing for communities, and you get paid for it. You know, some people are community moderators, some people are community leaders, some people are virtual assistants in this particular um what they call it, in this particular space, and you know they are making money off this. They are making money off this. Okay, so that is yeah. I'm seeing you all are clapping. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm seeing your comment. I'm seeing all that. Thank you so much. So you know, so that is part of the ways, you understand, you can make money. That is part of the ways you can make money here, by providing value. Some people are influencers, right? Like me, um, I don't like calling myself an influencer, but the truth of the matter is that, okay, right now we have like about 78 people on this live stream. For 78 people to come and join me to listen to me, you know, that is influence, right? I mean, there are big celebrities, like Web2 celebrities, like musicians and all that. If they're on live stream on TikTok, on Twitter, wherever, they don't get up to these 70 something people there. And we're just starting. At the end of the day, we might be up to 200, 300 people. And it's not like as if I'm one very big Web2 social media influencer, right? But then it is what it is, right? There's influence. You can make money off influence, you know, and you can make money off selling valuable products, right? You know, teaching is a skill. You know, if I was not teaching properly, if I was not teaching properly, if what I'm talking here is kind of like very boring and all that, people will be leaving and they'll not want to come back the next time, and they'll not want to come and listen to me. But you see, I'm a talented teacher, and they know they will have, and how you know that is through data. And what is the data? We have consistent people that are always coming here to listen to us, and that simply means that what, you are good, you're a good teacher, and they want to listen to you. And you say you can monetize this, you can make money off this. Let me ask a question. So let's do it for $5. If I start a premium community whereby you have to pay $5 for you to join the live stream, right? $5 for you to join the live stream. Are you going to pay that money? Let me see your comment. If I open a premium group where I say, okay, you, for you to join this, you have to pay $5 monthly to join live streams to listen to me. Are you going to pay that money? Let's see your comment. Okay, before I continue, we're trying to do like a social experiment here. Okay, so Onyeka said yes, and I think that's the first comment that have come in. Let's see your comment, guys. Okay, Moses said yeah. Moses on YouTube. You see, Matt said yeah. Yeah, 7 minutes said make it $10. Now, okay, so um let's calculate at okay, Stanley said no. Stanley said no. Okay, cool. So so let's say we've had about 1, 2, 3, 1. So let's say 75% of people said yes, right? Now, if we have 75%, uh, if we have coded say, to be honest, I'm chasing free education, sir. I don't have money. Okay, you don't have money, justifiable because you don't have money. Okay, cool. So uh, so now let's say with the amount of years we have gotten, it's now more than 75%. So let's say 85% of people are going to pay $5 to listen to what I'm saying, right? Okay, so $5 times, and let's say in we have 84 people here. So let's say 8 times. So so let's just say, let's put it out. Okay, um 8 times 8. Okay, so 64 people on an average are willing to pay $5 for month. Somebody say make it $10, but let's calculate at $5 times 5 is equals to $320. $320, right? If I decide to monetize this at the rate we're at right now, I'll just these people here, $320. $320 monthly times 1,460 is 467,200. That is the money I am not collecting at the moment with the data we have here. That is the money I'm not collecting at the moment with the data we have here. Some of my staff are here. If I collect that money and pay and pay them and increase their salary, they'll be very happy. So that is the money I am leaving on the table right now. You get what I'm saying? So, and you know why people are going to pay this? Because they already see, oh, this guy has value. Oh, this guy is giving out something epic. Oh my God, I have to pay. So if I make it $20 per month, some people are still going to pay. If I make it $100 per month, some people are still going to pay. You get what I'm saying? So let's say we want to do quantity over, want to play a game of numbers. Let us get in everybody that is willing to pay. You will see that in a month, I could be making over, okay, so on an average, with the data we have, on an average, we used to get about 300 people join our stream to 600 people. But let us work with the barest minimum, 300 people. In that 300 people, 80% are willing to pay, right? 80% are willing to pay $5. 240, that is 240 people are willing to pay $5 times 5 is equals to $1,200 that are willing to pay to listen to me talk. You see, now times 1,460, we have 1.7 million on the table that I am leaving on the table. In the future, I might monetize this, because I mean, there's no pride in coming to say I'm not collecting money. No, 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 no. there's no dignity in that. But but for now that we are doing this, there's a reason why we are doing this. Okay, there's a reason why we are doing this. And to be very honest and to be very fair, a lot of people, if we didn't start doing this, they will not know the value we carry. But right now, we have shown them the value we carry, and people will be willing to pay for it. Trust me. So, sometime in the future, we are going to monetize this particular thing we're doing. But for now, please and please and please and please take advantage of every single thing I'm giving, because they are very high value. So, now the reason why I made this, the reason why I made this the reason why I made this particular experiment is I'm trying to teach you something. You that is watching me something. We said, how do traders make money? Right? How do traders make money? Now you now see that people, now what is the pattern here? What is the pattern? I did not come out of the blue and say, yo guys, I am so good at what I do. Everybody come and pay me. Nobody is going to listen to you. You'll be you'll be you'll be categorized as a fraudster. You get what I'm saying? You'll be categorized as what? A fraudster. But now, even if you are joining this live stream for the first time ever, but because of the amount of people that are saying yes, they are going to pay, there's something going to do to your psyche. You'll be like, these people, for these people to be saying, that means there's something you want to even know more about me. So what is the pattern here? You have to build your presence if you want to go the education route, right? Don't do like Caleb. How many of you know Caleb Okeke? He kept insulting people, dragging people, and all of that. He did not have any single proof of work, and all of a sudden one day he came out and said he wanted to sell course, and the whole forex and web3 space made sure they frustrated him and made sure he pulled down that course and made it free. Because I mean, you don't have any proof of work, but you want to come out here and then sell courses. So, but you can make money selling courses, and it's a very good way to make money. You get what I'm saying? It's a the forex guy. It's a very good way to make money as a trader. And I encourage that. If you can go down that route, please do. If you can go down that route, you do that. Invest in yourself, learn a whole lot about the market, and then there's a reason why I am emphasizing on this. I don't know the country you're watching from. I don't know wherever you are, but please learn from this. Okay, I'm speaking from about 5 years experience doing this back to back, like 5 years experience. So It's just like this Stanley of a guy. Stanley said no. Then now he said, "Oh, okay, I changed my mind." Yes, I don't know if you're trying to catch cruise on when we're talking about finance. I don't know, but it's okay. And I don't know why you change your mind. It's still okay, But then, it is what it is. So now, um, the reason why I'm emphasizing on this is because of, especially when you are starting. To be honest, this is why it's a boot camp. This is now you're getting mentorship and everything now free 100. Now, especially when you're starting, if you depend on just trading, you will end up frustrated and you're going to leave this field. Frustrated. You'll be among those that say trading is a scam. If you can relate to what I'm saying, please drop a comment. That if you depend on only trading, especially when you're starting off, you are going to be frustrated. There is no popular forex or crypto trader that his only source of income is trading. Onyeka said he can relate like mad. Okay, cool. There is no popular. We just hit 100 people. Yo, welcome guys. Welcome. So there is no popular. So this is me telling you the raw truth, because I don't know if they tell you this truth, but I'm telling you for real. Now, let me give you an example now, right? Before you find somebody like me that is sincere, so good, please, if I'm saying all these things, I need you to go and scrutinize me. I'm not saying it for saying sake. Go and scrutinize everything I do. I always encourage that. So, if for you to meet somebody that is so good, like a good trader, a good trader, a good analyst, a sincere analyst, honest person that has people in their heart and all of that, it is very difficult. Because you know why? We that are so good, and I will soon learn that thing, we that are very good and all that, we always depend on just education. But what we don't do is that we don't post other flashy things that will attract people. So now the people that post those flashy things, that is only what they can have offer most times, right? So those are the people you fall into their trap. So before you then finally find someone like us, you have now become frustrated. You have now given up and you have lost a whole lot of money. So that is why I say during that process, you cannot depend on just trading as your full-time job. If you depend on just that, your own don't finish. So you can see in the comment section. I mean, Onyeka said I can relate. Crypto King said, I lost my first win from blind trendy features back in 2021. 7 minutes said he can relate. And then Fresh my word said, biggest DC, good one, bro. GM to you, my bro. Please keep reposting, resharing, retweet. Some TG said 100%, you can relate. So you get what I'm saying? So that is why you don't need to depend on just crypto. Now, excuse me. For those of you in Nigeria, drop the Nigerian flag. If you're anywhere you're from, drop your flag. Let me see. There's a reason I'm saying that, so that I will say something here. So wherever you are from, drop your flag, rep your side. Rep your side. So I'm gonna okay. Sharp. Okay. Sharp. Most of the people that have dropped their most people that drop their country, they're Nigerians. Okay, good. So let me give you one update now. As Nasina, plenty Nigerians through here for now. Now, see something here, right? We play the game of crypto or trading in general in dollars, most times in dollars. These days, some brokers are bringing in Naira for Forex guys so that you have a Naira account. You can be seeing everything in Naira. And I think there are options of Naira showing you Naira on your dashboard. right? Depending on your psychology, for you to like, you know, feel things the way they want you to feel, and all that. But the truth of the matter is this: we know that in trading, we play a game of dollars, right? Game of dollars. So something happened one time. My brother sold three dogs, three of his puppies, and converted the money to USDT and put in one coin that time back then. I think it was a shit coin, and it went to zero. And it's like, Jesus, guy, you dey try tell me say my three dogs don't go. But literally, now three dogs go now. You understand? So three of his dogs went to zero. So what I'm saying this is this, right? What I'm saying is this. One of the ways, one of the ways to earn in dollars in Nigeria, to be honest, one of the easy, not it's not really easy per se, because getting the job might not be easy, but one of the ways to earn, right, to get a job that pays you in dollars is through all of these online things. And I mean, crypto is one of the major ones. I mean, crypto has employed a lot of people to earn in dollars. You know what I'm saying? This it can be frustrating converting your local currency naira 1,460 something to dollars only for you to lose it. If you're losing any $1, my guy, if you lose five, wait, what am I saying? $10 is equals to 50, 14,000 something. 14,000 something can buy you a fuel, depending on the city you live in, that can last you at least on an average 2 to 5 days in your car, or even more, depending on your city and the proximity from your house to your workplace and all that. You get me? So imagine what losing $10, $15. Hey, then people lose thousands, millions of dollars. Where you want to see the money back? So you need to try as much as possible to get rules in the Web3 space. You know, capitalize on your strengths. You know that place you are talented in. You know that collaborate with people, send people DM, reach out to people, intend for people, learn the game. You understand? Intent from people, collaborate, learn the game. I encourage you the other day on the live stream. I said, make sure you buy a Twitter blue tick so that you can be able to DM Twitter. Buying a Twitter verification is an investment in yourself. If you invest in it, you can be able to reach out to people. It gives you access. Do you know access is very expensive? If they tell me, say, make I first stop Dream Chasers community for 2 months, let me have access to Tony Elumelu to be mentored. I will stop Dream Chasers community for 1 year safe so that I can have access to him, because I know what I will benefit from there. So access is everything. So you need to invest in access and invest in education. If I meet you, for instance, now there's a certain type of, if for instance there's something we want to do together, and if we don't do that together, I mean, if there's something we want to do together, I mean to say, and let's say, um, and let's say okay, so let's say there's something we want to do together, right? And your level of education is not up to, it will restrict a lot of things. It will restrict a lot of things, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, so I don't want to waste much time on, I've already spoken, I've buttressed how important it is for you to have a job that pays you in dollars, so that if that money comes in dollar here, you will not feel it too much, even if you lose some, right? Then you get in naira, they pay you 200,000 where you're working, you bring 100,000, which is about maybe 60 something dollars or something dollars. You come in, you get fucked up. Ah, Jesus, you go there frustrated. Okay, you go there frustrated, and then please, I want to encourage every one of you, instead of bringing out money to say that is a typical. Wait, for before we move to the next stage, the next um the next topic, so or rather subtopic, bro, I've wasted so much time on how you people need to get jobs in this space. That is because I want you to win, because there's a lot of things for us to discuss here. So um if you have how many of you came in with the idea of let you make money first before you try to learn? Be honest. Comment. Just be very honest. You came into trading first with the idea of let you make money first. You were not even thinking of learning. You just wanted to make money first. Please just be honest. Comment. Drop a comment. Okay. Okay. Stanley said me. Nah. Crypto King said came with education first. Me, money or nothing for my fees. Me, I was once such with knowledge, money or nothing. But I learned the hard way. YouTube was my first crypto school. Okay, cool. So you can see Crypto King. You are one of the few people that came in with knowledge first. Right? Other people, including me, I came in with let us make money first. And I was lucky I was making money because I was doing more of like P2P. You understand? So yeah, it is what it is. So, anyways, long story short, please, my encouragement to you is that as you're part of this boot camp, please, it shows that you want knowledge, and please make sure you keep doing that. Always keep updating your knowledge, keep improving, keep adding more, because that is what is going to really, really, really help you in this you know this game, this trading game, because the trading game is really brutal. Nobody send you. Okay, so yeah, please. Okay, so myths. What are the myths beginners trader? What myths does beginners traders believe in? You know what myth is? Like our super story. So a lot of traders believe that trading is a get rich quick scheme. It's a lie. Trading is, in fact, trading will test you so much, way more than a lot of businesses that I know about. Okay, so let us ask this question. Do you know that? Let me leave it at do. Let me stop at do you know? Are you comfortable? To be honest, are you comfortable with making a 10% profit every month? Are you comfortable with making a 10% profit every month as a trader? Let's. Oh, I need answers, please. Answers are needed. Okay. Crypto King said now. Yes, but I'm too greedy. Okay. I'm reading comments. So. Okay, some people are saying my capital is not much, 10% is too small. Okay, for that is coded, and Stanley said yes. Depends on the account size. It depends on the account size from Friday and Crypto Fish. Okay, cool. Now, yes, this saint, to whom to whom much is given, much is expected, right? And there's another thing that said, another quote that said, if we can't entrust, or rather, if we cannot trust you with small, if we can't entrust small into your hands and you manage and grow it, can we entrust more into your hands? You see, I don't think the answer is no. Okay, so this is where what you need to do. Some of us we are so young, and inexperienced, and especially from this part of the world, we also have a lot of inexperienced young people that are just responding to poverty trauma. So that is why it is very, very necessary, very, very important that what comes to the mind of a 24-year-old that just made his first probably $50,000, $100,000 is to buy a car that will depreciate every year, and um, and post online, and to validate that he's not broke, to show to people that don't care. You get? So now those are the kind of people that a lot of other young people then mistakenly look up to as role models. Then you see our generation is going to create a lot of people that used to have, but they don't have again. Trading is getting harder every day. The game is getting harder every day. Back then, even on Binance, I knew I got an airdrop. I've gotten airdrop worth more than probably 3K to 5K dollars on Binance. Bybit, I know how much I was being getting on Bybit as freebies back then. And it's no longer like that again. Because what? The game is evolving. Most money we are paid for marketing. You see, airdrops are marketing budgets. So they are paid for marketing, but right now people are adapting even without it being marketed. Now they are adopting it without it being marketed. A lot of people are adopting without. So the budget for marketing crypto is reducing drastically every day, and more people are getting involved, more institutions are getting involved. That means it's going to keep getting tougher and tougher and tougher. So what it simply means is that some people that their first capital was airdrop, they then bought a shitcoin, the shitcoin then pumped, they then rushed to go and buy cars, their first investment. You see, they might think it's going to happen again, but it might not happen again. You get what I'm saying? That is why, in the long run, the people that know how to trade, the people that know how to analyze and trade professionally, the people that know how to, because for you to be able to win, you have to be right. So the people that know how to predict the market correctly, rightly, they are going to win. The kind of things I'm saying here, right? Um, the kind of things I'm saying here, you might not be getting it every day and everywhere, you know. So why I chip that in is this: please start today and start training yourself, no matter the capital you have, that you are going to be making a consistent 5-10%. Now let me bring this down to what a lot of you might eventually become: family men. If a family man knows that if with his strategy he can now be able to get a consistent 10% on his maybe $10, what is he going to do? He will cut his expenses to fit within that. He's not doing too much, he's not risking too much, and he can now run his family on that budget. If it's a 10% of a $1,000, it is cool. 10% of $100,000, it is cool. Consistently, you now know that, oh, maybe we're going to buy this, we're going to buy that. Some of you might not understand this now because you are so young. You are so young. I started doing family. I started run. Some of you might have seen the video I posted this morning with my two daughters, right? So I started running family at the age of 26. I had my first child at the age of 26. I'm 30 now. I got 3 kids now. I'm so young like you. I'm still young, you know. But probably my experiences have made me mature faster, and I've understood some certain things. Your family does not need an uncertain 1000% profit every month. Mba. What your family needs is a consistent 10%, not an uncertain 1000%. And I dare all of you here with every other crypto or forex trader out there, nobody makes a consistent 1000%. Nobody. But they will come there online and keep showing you that they are doing that, and you'll be deceived. But you don't know their companies. You don't know a lot of things about them. They don't have companies that are blown. They don't have, just like me now, the little you people know. Some of you now have Dream Chasers Farm. You know, I have my poultry, my yam farm, but you don't even know what they have. They are first taking the rush to go and buy car and show you, but you now believe that that is success. You see, now fuck up. So you get what I'm saying, right? So it is it is getting harder. So you need to now focus on consistency. It is getting harder. We are getting older. We need things that are more consistent. Not you coming here I think I don't give a rat ass about if you show me 1000% PNL on 100x. Who cares about that? Who cares? You're going to just use it to deceive gullible people. Everybody, anybody that has gone into wealth creation, that is a big boy, that has a lot of money, that has a lot, will not be moved by that. The real Odogus and Odogusi, I mean, Odogunes, how we're going to create the women or Achalugus out there, they are not going to be moved by that. It's just small, small boys that are just starting life, they'll be moved by, and over time, they'll then discover that it is bullshit. Please, guys, am I saying the truth here? What I'm saying, she not true, especially for those people that are experienced here. She had they talk through like this. Okay, Onyeka, say true. We have 165 people right now. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're partnering with Bluffing, and for those of you on Twitter, okay, most people are from Twitter, some on Twitch. Please find the way to my page on Twitter. I'm gonna be putting out Bluffing link right now, and you know, that link on Bluffing. Sign up on Bluffing. Okay, we're going to be giving out while you are replying to what I just asked. I asked the question, please. I told you all that this is an interactive session, right? So please reply. Um, while you are doing that, I'm going to be posting a link to Bluffing. So what you just need to do, sign up on Bluffing, okay? We're giving out a lot of freebies on Bluffing, a lot of it, from trading bonuses down to merch. Some of you, I'll ask you for your addresses. We're going to send you shoes, shirts, a lot of things, okay? We're going to send to you guys. So, but you have to have a Bluffing account. That is one of the ways you have to qualify. You have to have a Bluffing account on that Dream Chasers community. If you want to get the trading bonuses, you can deposit um 20. They have a package for $20, $30, $100, $500, 1,000, 10,000, any amount you deposit. You do that. You can communicate to me via DM or via comment section in the community, and or anywhere on Twitter, X, anywhere, and I will yeah, good morning, and I will make sure you get those rewards. Okay, I'll make sure you get those rewards. It's part of a way of us supporting you all, and Bluffing is a good exchange, at least for now. So they are very good, at least for now. So yeah, so that's about it. And I asked the question. um Onyeka reply, flashy display of what attracts status. Honestly, it attracts just status. Yeah, it attracts status for now. But over time, everybody learns. Okay, so I'm gonna boldly post it now. Meanwhile, those of you that are joining now, please keep retweeting our live stream and this boot camp. Tomorrow, we're going to be going by this same time, 8 a.m. We'll start tomorrow. Okay. So please, you can turn on post notifications everywhere. Sign up with our official partner at Bluffing to qualify. Sorry, I'm trying to like type this stuff to qualify for all the rewards that will be given out. So you see what I'm doing right now, is what the person that I'm giving out this message to already knows. What I'm doing right now is what Mata is supposed to be doing at the moment. Even not during this live stream, during this boot camp. Okay, cool. 174 people. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, now I'm reading the comments here. Okay, Crypto King said you opened an account yesterday. Hope you opened the account with our link here, because it's very important, because we'll be asking for UIDs to give. Okay, so I say consistent wins over time big equals to big wins. Yeah. So somebody said something. I was with he's a friend, and I honestly I see him as a, how will I put it? I look up to him. I'm not shy to say I look up to people. Okay, the people I think that I deserve to be like that. I, from my perspective, deserve looking up to. Right. So I look up to Paylot. So one day, Paylot and I were discussing, and he's like, he's not sure he has ever had that very big boom, but what he believes in is consistency. And he told me compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. You know, I think that is a famous quote, but the first person I ever heard it from is Paylot. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Now, some of you have a trading capital of $100 and a working system that can give you 10% maybe daily on the days that market are volatile, maybe daily. Now, 10% is $10, but to you it is too small. Now, let us do something. 10 times, let's say you traded for 20 days, is equals to 200. You have made a 200% on that money, $200. Now, some of you with $100 capital, you have not made $200 on that one trade you have been chasing, but you keep blowing that $100. True or false? True or false? But with your working system of 10%, you can be able to compound that money over 1 month. You have made $200. If you do it times 12 months, you have made $2,400 from a $100 compounding of $10 daily. Should we open a group to do this? You see, but you want to make $100. But throughout the whole year, you have been chasing $100 times to make $2,000 in one trade, but you never get it. Which is smarter? But if you compound it, you will make it. But at first, when you start compounding, it seems small. It's too small. $10 is too small. It's too small. But if you compound it over time, but $100 to make $2,000 on one trade, how possible is it? But $100 to make $10 one trade, very possible. Very easy. Easy peasy. Okay, 7 minutes said just open this. Yeah, so please, everybody, see what I put out there is scrolling. Everybody, probably once the live stream is ended, find your way to my Twitter, Telegram, anywhere. You know, make sure you're on every of our platform. The reason to be on every platform is that tomorrow we can wake up, Elon Musk can decide to say, "Yo, Dream Chaser, we don't need you on X. Leave X for us." You know, so being on every platform is like a double factor authentication. If you feel you are getting value, okay, if you feel you are getting value, be on every platform. Okay, then after being on every platform, make sure you sign up on Bluffing. Use the partnership link there. And we're going to announce some people who are going to give out rewards today. I want to give out rewards. We'll also need you to submit your UID so that we'll be sure that you signed up on Bluffing. And for those of you that have money, make your deposit and you can start trading there. Okay, yeah. So Stanley is the guy that said we have 200 people right now on this live stream. So our first stream for the year we hit 200 people. The last time I had a live stream was 3 weeks ago. I decided not to do live stream during the holidays, so you guys can enjoy. So before the year runs out, we should be having maybe 1,000 to 2,000 to 10,000 people on our live stream because we're going to be so consistent. Let's see how it's going to grow. And to everybody that is reposting, retweeting, obrigado. Thank you. Now, Stanley said, almost this is deep. Oh. So, Stanley, have you now seen the reason why people are willing to pay $5, $10, $20 to attend my live stream? Have you now seen it? So, you said you are not going to pay in the first place, but now I think you have seen it. So, yeah, because here what is the truth. I'm not coming here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. You need to hear these things I'm telling you. Okay. So guys, so like I said, think compounding. Always think compounding. Think compounding. Think compounding. And please, Onyeka. So Onyeka is my manager. Onyeka, please, I beg you. I need you to share the live sheets of the profit we have made this month and this obviously this month and this year is just getting started. The profits we have made and the losses we have made, I need you to share it because we need to be putting that out every single maybe week. At the end of the week, we'll put it out. We would have not put for last week, so share it to me, please. I think you've forgotten to share that to me so that we can put it out there. We're journaling our trade publicly so that the people that are not winning will say they know it's their fault. The people that are winning will know that, oh yeah, this share is real. So yeah, it is what it is. So wait, let me put up this AC. I'm on my back. Don't feel it for here. I'm looking so fine on this camera. I want to contest for the most handsome crypto trader in the world. Una things are going. Una go support me. She una go support me on this my claims. Make una no promise Peter. Una go support DC for the most handsome trader 2026. Okay, so that is it about that. So please always think compounding. Always think compounding. They don't laugh me. Yeah, Stanley say I go win. Stanley, don't become my diehard fan like this. So Jesus. So always think compounding, please. Always think compounding. Think of how to compound. Don't be impressed by 100%. Let me tell you something. I will not call names, but the people that use which okay. You see, I plan to do this for 2 hours. We have done 1 hour plus. I don't want to do this in more than 2 hours. But let's keep going, Sha. Let's keep going. So, how many between Forex and crypto guys, right? Who shows more numbers when it comes to profit? Like amount of money won when it comes to profit? Stanley said this officially. Don't become my fan, O'Shea. So who shows more numbers when it comes to wins? To be honest, from what you have seen on the internet, who shows more numbers? Okay, Forex, FX guys, Forex guys. Okay, thank you so much. Why is it that they don't do that on crypto? Why are they running away from crypto? Why? So, anybody can, some group of people can just go and set up a broker, crypto broker, and they'll then contact somebody like me that, oh my God, we have 200 people here. Bro, Have you not joined celebrity live streams? All these celebrities that they don't have up to 200 people on their live stream on a Monday morning. Jesus Christ. You know, or they have 1,000 or 1 million followers, you know. So, um, um, anybody can set up that shit for broker and tell people, oh yeah, come, we'll give you one type of account. You post millions. Then you onboard people for us. If they are losing, they are making money. If they are, they will then be knocking 100 lot size. Their money, no, they finish. You see, anytime we're talking, I tell you all, elite thinking. Then they become popular. They then load the whole of Africa with a little touch of wire. And I love, it's a good game. It's a good marketing game, to be real. If it's about the marketing part, they are very smart about it. Then at the end of the day, no real impact in their people. They just give sell a dream to people, high dreams, bro. These people just so sad. They tell you that to make a 10% on your account is nonsense. You have to flip that word they pay me, flip it. Check it. For 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, I don't think the fans have a stamina of up to 3 years. But let us do for 1 year. For 1 year, this boy is now working at Alaba. If they pay him 30,000, he will look for you, convert part of it into $10 and want to flip. The next day he tries. Then for 1 year, he realizes his life don't spoil. No savings, no investment, all money gone. He will then unfool everybody and get hatred for everybody. Because the flipping mindset, it doesn't work. This crypto king is very funny. Say $1 to $10,000, boys, no cap. So you see, it's sad. It's sad, honestly. It's sad. So please, if you didn't get anything from this day one of this boot camp, please tell yourself that this year, let us try it. You have been trying $100 to $2,000 every day. It is not working. Please let us try $100 to make $10 profit. Please let us try. At the end of the year, God keeping us alive, all of us will come back here and will testify. Please. Okay. let us make a pact here. Let us make a pact. Say, by God's grace, type it, by God's grace, I will try to stick to a 10% ROI monthly. If you get more than that, alhamdulillah. But say, by God's grace, I will try to stick to a 10%. I know it's going to be difficult this first time, but say I will try. Please. You people will not do it. You will not go comment. Will not go comment. Please. Keep retweeting. We need to get 300 people here. You know, we are 218 people. Retweet. Share to your status, to everybody. I mean, 1 hour, you should be convinced that we're giving out loads of value here already. Share. Thank you, Crypto King. By God's grace, I will try and stick with 10% profit. Please, let us try it. Because see, Stanley is too active. This Stanley don't finally fall in love with me. See, you know why? Good, I'm seeing your comment. By God's grace, I will stick. Please. Thank you. Marvel said I'm already on the park with Prop W. Yes, Prop W. I'm going to give out 3 Prop W accounts to $2,000 each. I'm going to give that out soon. So, to encourage people to trade, stick to 10%. Me too, I'm on Prop W. You already know. I've passed the stage 1. The stage 2, I've not started. The reason is because I'm waiting for the market since, so that the market we come to where I want to. I will strike from there. What is my goal for that prop? I've not been taking prop firm serious. Then I then started doing a lot of projects, and I have a lot of projects. So money no come dey my hand. Say you go the fee say you get money until you start projects. When you then start plenty projects, you then realize that you will not really get money. Then I decided to then start taking prop firm seriously. Now that prop W is 10%. for the pro, because I'm on the pro mode. 10% first phase, 10% second phase. It took me 30 days to pass that 10%, 1 month. And that 10%, why I like probability, they are smart. They put it at 5x leverage so that people don't go and over leverage. Now, that 10%, the first 1 week, I've already made about $1,000 plus. It now remained $1,000 plus for me to pass. Then the market became a little bit not as volatile. Then I had some losses, had some wins, had some losses. At the end of the month, I closed at 10% win, and I passed my phase one. By God's grace, once I activate this my phase two now, I get another 10%. That's it. Then what am I targeting a month? 10% profit from that $25,000 for this particular one. 10% profit. I'm making $2,500 every month from that particular account. Now I replicate it on 4 places or 5 places. 2005 times 4 is how many? $10,000. Just on 4 accounts. If I'm doing it on 4 accounts, $10,000 times the end of the year, $120,000 consistently. Go and check what top earners earn in USA. If you're a Yankee, you see job we pay you $4,000 a month, you go they do backflip. And hope you know, or Marvel, hope you know you can own up to 5 probably accounts. You can own up to 5. Hope you know, because some people don't know that. Hope you know. And this is you sticking. This is you sticking to just what? 10%. But some of them won't kill yourself. This crypto fee say, bro, you bad. Sebastian say, see strategy. And that's why people talk say they go pay me to, they listen to me talk. I mean, this is that joke. So when people tell you say they pay me to listen to me, it means that they can't perform. I be risky. They dance. This is it now, because you know what we are doing here is that we are trying to like create real impact. See one of the how I think. I think that one day somebody here is going to be a governor, or somebody here is going to be a president, or somebody here is going to have one international gig in maybe the UN, or somewhere, and then the person will then be like, there's this guy I want hold for hand. That a dream chaser. We never meet, but I trust dream chaser scatter. Eh? Dream chaser will always stay the truth too, no matter the matter. You get what I'm saying? I think long term, I don't think for instant gratification. In fact, Jesus Christ. So some of you that are already used to this live stream, that attend live stream, you know that there's a place I will reach out, then say, I'm getting to that point now. You see, I don't stand up. So, do you know that psychologically, right, people that seek for instant gratification, they are mentally lazy. That means their IQ is low. Somebody that will tell you, say, I'm on next week, we could do this thing so that by next week I go buy this car. They are mentally lazy. And their IQ is very low. Do you know that? Probably you're hearing for the first time. Just go research about this thing I tell you. People that think of instant gratification, let us do $100 to $1,000. Now, they are mentally, and a lot of people fall. In fact, majority of the world fall under that category. That is why it is few people that makes actual changes in the world. Few people that think long term. You see, Elon Musk they say won't start to go Mars today. Now long term. And at the end of the day, people that think long term, God keeping them alive, good health, everything, because that is the one that we as humans we cannot really control. We cannot really control the longevity of our life, the good health. I mean, people develop autoimmune diseases, and they buy from there. It gets me. I mean, cancer kills Steve Jobs. Cancer of the pancreas, one of the worst. So sad. But The one we can control is to activate this our brain to stop being mentally lazy. Everybody wants to make $100 to $1,000 immediately. That is to tell you that general knowledge is mostly for average and poor people. Mentally, let us forget about wealth. Mentally, what is the general knowledge? Let us make $100 to $1,000 immediately. But what is the road less traveled? Let us make $100. Let us make 10%. The road less traveled. And which one of them pays over time? 100 to 10. That is $100 to make 10%. Which of them creates wealth? 100 to 10. Which of them create disaster? Which of them create failure? Which of them create frustrated people that later go and hang themselves? $100 to $2,000 on the spot. So you see, now some of the things I'm saying here is to activate, gets very active. When you get active, if you come on social media, you go to shake your head, you go to pity people. Some days you'll be like, God, maybe just separate you from these people, make you just stay one place. But now, as a smart person now, this is where you then come, you then be like, oh, you now have an advantage of a probably higher brain power. Now you can be able to make money from people with lesser brain power. And now waiting the elite they do us. The elite they even worse self because their own is that they will not just make money, they will set for us more rules and regulations to make us to be dumb. It's just like they will tell you, if they slap you here, turn this other place. See, as our guy Trump, they'll tell you they're defending, Christians, all those things and all that, which is nice, which is cool. But inside that place, they say if they slap you, turn this other place now. You go and slap him, let him turn this other place for you. But I mean, my point here is that they will set rules and regulation to even keep you more boxed up. But then they will never practice that. Never. I think I've said enough on that. The smart ones will get what I'm talking about. Please, how many of you are following? If you are following, comment. Drop a comment. I go soon enter the spirit now. I go soon be, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, I like the fact that people are dropping laugh emojis, The laugh emojis is giving me joy. At least, if at all, as I'm educating you people, I'm entertaining people. you know, this boot camp now, fire, fire. Okay, so not to derail, the topic, right, was the myth traders believe in, and one of the myths that new beginners traders believe in is that it's a get rich quick scheme, and that is what I just cleared. It is not. If you want to do get rich quick scheme, go and, I'm not encouraging you to do that, but you can probably try other industries like smuggling of drugs and all of that, right? I think those are get rich quick scheme, that probably the government catches you, kill you, do something to you, But please, on here, it's not a get rich quick scheme. You have to grind, you have to work, you have to follow rules and regulation. If not, Hadino will be the next. Now, we're moving to the next subtopic, right? We're moving to the next subtopic, which is types of markets, right? So we have different financial markets, but for us to keep it simple, we'll be talking about the forex market, talking about crypto market, and then the stock market. Okay, so I need to be, if it's in the church, if it's in the church, hey, Onyeka say something that EFCC will look for you for. Hey, if you are looking for get rich quick scheme, you can go to and do something that EFCC will look for you. Okay, so if you are, if it's in the church, they will say jump up. But now that I cannot see you, if you're active, just drop an emoji, drop something really quick, so that I'll be sure that we've got 238 people here. Let me be sure that you all are following. Um, Onyeka, for the one, for the one, uh, the, we have a lot of active people here to be honest, but the two most active people is Crypto King. You can write it down, write their handle down, so that maybe later you can send them a DM. We have Crypto King and we have Stanley. These two are the most active. Then if they meet up other criteria, we might give them some stuff. So please, you all sign up on Bluffing, because having a Bluffing account is key. And depositing 5, 10, $20 any amount, just deposit, okay, so that I can be able to get freebies for you all, okay? So please, because we have a lot we want to give out. If you can, take trades there and all of that, please. Okay. So um um okay. So we have forex market. The forex market has been in existence for a long time, and it's a $1 trillion industry. And the reason is this: it involves a lot of countries, right? And we have different currencies trading against each other. Now, when I'm talking about different currencies, I'm talking about official currencies like the pounds, the dollars, the Chinese yen, and Australian dollars. And yeah, a couple of these pairs. So it's a big industry, and the forex market is affected just like the way crypto market is by news. So there might be an event happening in the world. Let's say um, the US has conquered a particular place, for instance, a particular region. If that particular move indicates, if that particular move indicates that, if that particular move indicates that uh, the US dollar is going to get stronger, right? If that particular move indicates that the US dollar is going to get stronger, it means that a lot of currencies paired against the US dollar might dump, right? Because if the US dollar is getting stronger, it means that anyone paired opposite directly it is going to go down, okay? And vice versa, okay? So that is like basically how the forex market works. And there are a lot of brokers, right? Brokers simply means that, oh, these people give you a platform where you can be able to then engage in trading, buying and selling of these pairs, okay? We have a lot of brokers all over the world, though of course you already know when they are anywhere there's money, anywhere there's a good innovation or something, scammy people go there and legit people go there. So you have to do a lot of verification because and verify the particular broker you want to, entrust your funds, because for you to sign up on sign up, open an account and deposit money simply means you're entrusting that, oh, this money you're putting in, anytime you want it out, you can get it out. Anytime you win, you can get your profit out and all. So you need to do your own due diligence in the research of these particular brokers, right? So I think that's about it. And then let's move over to for crypto is where I base mainly, right? But I focus mainly. But this year, my team and I were discussing. It might take a while, but we're going to go into forex and stocks, most especially stocks. I love stocks. The reason why I love stocks is this. Before I come to crypto, the reason why I love stocks is that from what I have been explaining so far, you can tell, right, that probably this guy does a lot of research. This guy likes to read. He likes to know things and all of that, right? So yeah. So just because of I like to know things and especially fundamentals, because I mean technicals are can be simple in a way, but fundamentals, I like to know, oh, what is driving this company? What is the I like something that challenges my thought processes, and so because of that, I'm going to go into stocks. I just pray. that I can be able to hand a lot of things over to my team this year, or rather this first quarter, for them to be handling, so that me, I can focus on now learning and researching more about a lot of fundamentals about the stock market. So that is why personally I love the stock market, because I mean, we can be like, oh, MTN came into Nigeria, there's no telecommunications that is this powerful or this strong or this established, with this type of branding, and in the next 5 years these people are going to blow up, and I'll be like, yo guys, everybody, let's buy MTN stocks. But for you to be able to make such informed decisions, or such decisions, you need to be informed properly. So this is the reason why personally I have a lot of interest in stocks. Okay, so I'm going to go into it, but I can do analysis. I can actually analyze the chart on stocks and all that, but that is not what I want to be. If I came here, I was showing just line, a lot of you might not be listening to me, right? So it's because of I drop a lot of informed update aside from the technicals. I think that's why a couple of you are like attracted to what I do, right? So yeah, so I want to like invest my time, money, energy into learning properly about stocks before I come to, put it out here. Then with crypto, I'm at least with crypto right now, especially about the market, what is driving price and all that. I don't know everything in fundamentals. That's just the fact, because you cannot really know everything. There are a lot of fundamentals. The developers are doing this and all that. You might not get that news and all of that. But with crypto, at least I am quite good with fundamentals around crypto. And yeah, so the crypto market is very cool. It's very young. The crypto market is cool. It's a very young market. The Bitcoin was launched created in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and officially launched on the 3rd of January 2019. And that is when the first coin, the first crypto asset, came into public officially, right? So ever since then, 2019 till now, let us do the mathematics. When 2026 minus 2019, are you serious? No, 2000 not 2019, sorry, 2009, please. First crypto was invented in um crypto was invented in 2008, but officially launched in 2009. Sorry, please, 2009. That was what I wanted to say. 2009. So 2008 officially created, but launched 3rd January 2009, please. So 2026 minus 2009 is equals to 17 years. So if crypto was a human being, we'll say crypto is a teenager, right? So crypto is still in its teenage, and teenage, you are permitted to make mistakes, isn't it? You're permitted to make mistake. You're permitted to, like, you're kind of unstable at that moment. But in crypto, we are saying it's now too volatile, and the too volatile is because we're trying to experiment things. We're trying to know more about things. We're trying to testing and failing, trying and failing. So I'm relating this to human, but in in this context, but in the recent in crypto, we can still see we're at our testing phase. We're trying to know. Okay, we have learned to crawl, we have learned to run, we have learned to communicate, we have learned to we have an identity right now, but we are still very young when we're developing. Okay, so that is the point cryptocurrency is at now. Remember, 2009, not 2008 and 19, it was a mistake. 2009, 3rd January 2009, that was when Satoshi Nakamoto unleashed it generally to the um, world, for us to know that, okay, we now have this called Bitcoin. So Satoshi Nakamoto is a group of people, an individual, an organization, nobody's sure, that invented and launched Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, so what I just did now was that I just touched this topic, which is types of markets. Okay, so forex, crypto, stocks. We have other types. We have indices, economies, bonds, and all of that, but we'll not be going into that right now. Okay, so please, if you're enjoying this live stream and you want me to continue, drop a comment. If you're enjoying the live stream, you want me to continue, please drop a comment. I know of. This guy said doubling the chat. Doubling the fucking chat. I be Katefe, I beg you. I know be Katefe. I don't know why Katefe they shout like that. But he's making it and that's what matters. Okay, so interesting. I'm so glad that a lot of people are like enjoying this shit. You know, yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. So, um, okay. So let's move over to how the market moves. Okay, so how the market moves is a game of sellers and buyers. Now, there's something I'm going to say here right now that some of you already used to a couple of stuff, but I'm going to say something that you probably haven't thought about it like that, and it is it's going to help you. But before I do that, please retweet. For those of you on YouTube, share to your story, share everywhere. Just do that. Even me that is saying, oh my word, I've not shared this stuff to my Snapchat story. Let me share from YouTube. Jesus Christ. I've not shared to my Snapchat. How on net did I skip this? I just shared it to my Snapchat right now. Okay, yeah, assistantly say done. I'm not about to say doubling the fucking chat, but I just need to do it because I'm trying to make a Snapchat video. Doubling the fucking chat. So guys, yeah, we're live right now. We've done this for like 1 hour 33 minutes. We have 249 people here right now, and this is our boot camp, trading boot camp. You know, I'm trying to like train a lot of people to teach them a lot about the market. And yeah, we got comments coming in and all of that. Yeah, we got 250 people in here, right? Doubling the fucking chat. I beg, I don't make a but I just had to like do that to document it for documentation purposes. All right, Snapchat people, see you all. Okay, yeah, assistantly say done. Okay. When they laugh, Omo, when they laugh me. But I like to document things so that document your process and growth, important. That is still journaling. You all need to be learning all this stuff as I'm doing it. It's still journaling. So okay. So guys, please keep retweeting, repost, you know, very important, okay? All right. So now how the market moves, I was about to say something on that, and I'm like, you know what? Mm, the market moves on. I've said this before. I've talked about the candlesticks before, but first, it's obvious what drives the market is emotions. In fact, that was the reason why candlestick was invented. You all need to go and read about candlesticks. Okay, the candlesticks was invented by a Japanese to be able to study the emotions that drives the prices of rice. So it's like, what is pushing this price? It's emotions. Okay, let us invent a tool that we can use to monitor these emotions. So when people are scared, it shows red and the price is drop. Because why? When people are scared, they are selling off, the price is drop. Now when people are being greedy, the price starts going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. And because of greed, people, it's still the same thing as supply and demand in basic economics. When people mm, when people are more people want something, prices go up. When more people reject something, prices go down. You see, all of these things connect. Hi, I was so lazy with mathematics and economics. Oh my God, I hated them. Now look at my life now. See me. See where I end up. See my life. Me that did not like maths at all. See my life. Now every day now I'm looking at support and resistance, looking at breakout and retest. This one now, the further maths we dey do. You understand? This is further maths we're doing here, man. So, anyways, it is what it is. So, um, that was why candlesticks was invented. Now, there's something I need you to know. Now, this is now Dream Chasers perspective, right? My ideology about this. You need to know that that chart, see it as a war. You know how Odumeje said he's a dead man in the battlefield. See it as a war. See it as a battlefield. If Green Boys, which is the greedy boys, if we win this 5 minutes time frame, we win in 10 minutes time frame, we win in 1 hour time frame, know that the battle has been won. No, it's not the battle, the war. Because battle, you like say battle pass war. So the war has been won at that moment. Then the next candle that is opening, let us see what the other people are going to do. And never underestimate your opponent. Never underestimate your opponent will make you put stop loss. Never underestimate your opponent will make you not to overinvest. Never underestimate your opponent will make you not to over leverage, which is what we now call risk management. So now the next candle has opened. Are the sellers going to win? Are the buyers going to win? You get, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So now, having structured yourself like that, having structured your thoughts like that, you will see this year you shall be profitable, because you have now known that you are what? Saying a war. Once you enter any trade, war has started. But now that war, because you are wise now, you are not going to overinvest, so your mind no go to the beat. I mean, if you enter a war with all your soldiers and they throw bomb where they are, fear will catch you. But if you enter with 10 out of 1,000 or 2,000 soldiers, you not go dey fear. You be like, if they throw the bomb, you will now know where the bomb is coming from. Use another 10 and go attack that place. You get. So never what? Overinvest. It's a war. So that green and red you are seeing is a war. And over time, people then studied it and they then said, you know what? If this thing has formed, if the fighters, the sellers and the buyers, they have fought and gotten to this extent, sometimes the sellers run and allow the greedy ones to take over, which is the buyers. That is, all those stuff is what formed trading patterns. How many of you know I'm a pattern trader? Those of you that attend live stream back to back, how many of you know I'm a pattern trader? Sharp. I'm seeing comments. So you all know I'm a pattern trader, right? Now, do you know why I trade pattern trading in my technical analysis? Friday said, nothing concern me and SMC. Allah online. So the reason why I trade pattern trading is this. When you people go and do the history of technical analysis, you then read the fundamental of technical analysis, because technical analysis also has its own fundamentals. You then realize that the fundamental of technical analysis is pattern. You get me? You see, so you see the fundamental of technical analysis is pattern. Oh my God, I think they want to use this place I'm using for my. I think they want to do something here. These people that are here. People will need to give me some time. Let me. What's going on? People have a meeting here. Hey, Jesus Christ. I don't off. I'm on a live stream now. Is there anybody on your this thing? On your front? No, your front office. Is there somebody there? Okay, 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 okay. Yes, yes, I'm live streaming now. They wanted to have a meeting here. This there's one lady that just provoked me right now. Make a gist to now. As my fans, make una here. So this lady, I think she's like the manager or something here, you know. So they're like, I just was watching, and this staff is telling her that that oh me, I'm here, I'm inside here, and I'm doing something, you know. I'm like the customer here. In fact, a very consistent customer, and all that. That oh, I'm doing something here. In fact, we have a relationship here. This was where I did my book launch, and I was just watching, and like the guy is suggesting let them go to the other side, and the girl is like, no, let them like because she saw my car. They tend to that look at me like this is my car, I'm inside them. She's like, eh. So me, yeah. After this live stream, I will go warn that girl. You don't see why people they do. Do you know who I am? You don't see him. So you know regard me. Ah, Jesus Christ. Hey. This guy say put location, book will cause violence. No, he never reach like that. The thing vex me. You understand? That's why you see say me. How many of you used to see me attack all these local feminists? You see, so you know regard me. Ah, biggest DC don't suffer. Yeah, yeah. So after this live stream now, I'll go ask her. Make she explain to me the reason why she behaved like that. Hi, it is well. I know vex. I say I dey laugh. I know vex, but it's just funny. Like, I mean, come on, is it? I want to know the pattern. I want to really know. I like me. You see me now. I'm an inquisitive person. I like to ask questions because they say who they ask questions know they lost road. So let me know. So it be no first regard. You came and first discuss disruption before people see now. So everybody has left now. Oh yeah. Oh. So anyway, so back to what I was saying. Let me don't cause so much distraction. At least this one not sweet to them. See as everybody they laugh. I'm so happy that everybody's like this is like entertaining and educative at the same time. So, you know, like I was saying earlier, um, it's a game versus the buyers versus the sellers. But there's a game between the buyers versus the sellers. Now, what you just need to do in most time is to that is where knowledge comes in. Position yourself today. No permanent friend, no permanent enemy. Today, if the buyers are winning, if the buyers are going to win, you have noticed it. You hop on them. If it's the sellers today, you hop on them and ride with the wave. Don't be adamant and be like, it must the market must sell. No, the market must not sell. but the market must give me profit. I believe in that more. Not that every day is going to happen, but most days it's going to happen if you literally, if you know what you're doing, you get me? Most days it's probably going to happen, but that is if you can be able to flow with the wave. That is why you see the chart. The chart is like this. The chart is not like this. It's not straightforward wave. So if you can be able to, you know, I'm not much of a swimmer, though I know how to swim some a little bit, but I'm not much of a swimmer. So I know that in swimming, if you flow with the wave, with the direction of the wave, you will move seamlessly. But if you want to flow against the wave, it might then be an issue. So, okay. So that is it for that. If you understand, please comment I understand. If you understand what I'm saying, comment I understand, please. Okay. Comment I understand. So yes, yes, yes. Exactly. Wait, Stanley, are you a woman? You said my gender. You be woman. Sebastian said I understand. Cool. Crypto King commented something that I like. He said, stay with the winning trend. Like exactly, that's just what happens. Okay, that's just it. Stay with the winning trend. That's just what happens. Okay, if you do that, if you allow your the happenings to happen for you like that, boom, 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 you're gonna be a winner. You know. And okay, Stanley, a woman. Now, why you first go attack me first? Woman, wine, chai. Oh yeah, demand and supply in simple terms, right? So I'm going to explain demand and supply. Some of you must have heard about demand and supply. Demand simply means a point of interest around which a lot of buyers during this war they are willing to now buy from, take the risks from, get into the market from. That is demand. Supply, see, the first time I came into crypto, this words as simple as this were so confusing for me. I'll be like, Jesus Christ, which one be demand again? Which one be supply? But then it is what it is now. Okay, I'm making it simple. I didn't get it this easy, but you're getting it this easy, and probably you're going to understand more, easily from what I'm saying. Okay, so demand is a zone where during this war, a lot of people want to get in. Okay, then supply is a zone whereby during the war a lot of people want to then they'll be like, you know what, I don't tire, they'll sell off their assets. So that is demand and supply. Demand, people are more interested, the warriors in this term, warriors are traders, investors. Investors, traders are willing to buy in, get into the market, buy from that zone. So at the demand zone, the tendency of the market moving up is higher than the tendency of the market tanking or or the tendency of the market to keep going down, right? So demand zone is a place, that a point of interest that there is more possibility for people to buy from, traders to buy from, than sell from. Okay, why supply zone? Supply zone is the opposite, a place whereby people, individuals, traders, they want to sell from, they don't want to buy. At that point they are tired, some are tired of the losses, some are to want to take profit, and they sell from that place. If you understand, doubling the fucking chart, doubly. Wow, it's like next time, I think everybody will go and create a Twitch account. Let me go and do Twitch. Doubly. I like that word, doubling the fucking chart. Doubly. So if you understand, comment, please comment. If you understand what I said, comment, okay? Onyeka don't carry doubly feel everywhere. Doubly the fucking chart. Oh, please, I need your comments to be sure you all understand. 289 people will soon hit 100. And rather, I say 100, 300 people. They would comment doubly. So, so if you understood what I've said, if you understood stuff, oh my God, I got about 10 topics here to talk about. Jesus Christ, I'm still at number 4. I'll be number 5. No, number 3 actually. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, so why prices go up and down, right? It's simple. It's like a tug of war. Today, the buyers are winning. Tomorrow, the sellers are winning. This particular minute of the day, the buyers are winning. This particular minute of the day, the sellers are winning, and all that. So, all of these they come together to influence. All of these they come together to influence the movement of the market. So that is why when you check any chart, it doesn't just go straight. It doesn't just go down unless shit coins. So meme coins will break your heart, sir. So unless that, but then in most cases, for stable currencies, like not stable currencies actually, for good projects, the market is like, some days it might go up like this in waves, come down in waves, and then on some few days you then have a tank that will then come up. I believe you get what I'm saying, okay? So that's just about it, okay? That's just about it. So that's why prices move up and down. Then who moves the market, whether retail versus institutions? To be honest, I personally think that institutions move the market. The reason, so what is the difference between institutions and retails? Retails are like, you already know what institutions are, but retails are like private individuals like us that are trying to like navigate the financial market, right? But um um you know institutions are companies like the BlackRock. I think they will have the BlackRock. We have, which other company do we have? Microsoft Strategy. A lot of institutions out there, right? So these people do this business with billions of dollars, millions to billions of dollars. Okay, so they can actually create a real impact if they either sell or they buy. Okay, so the people that play this game or that move the market are the institutions. But what we as retailers can do is study the moves of the institution, what they're about to do, and which technical analysis does that, which fundamental analysis, what they're about to do. Are they about to buy or sell? Then we position ourselves. So when they're buying, we ride with the wave. When they're selling, we sell with them. In fact, in most cases, we even position before they get in, because if they get in before us, most times um, will become scapegoats and will lose a lot of money. So an example is when Elon has already invested and probably bought a lot of Dogecoin allegedly, and he started posting Doge to the moon, Doge to the moon. That was when I then bought after they have bought. When they took profit, my money divided by two, my $12,000 came down to $6,000. I've always said this story in most of our live streams. So that was when I then got wise. I think that happened in like 2021. After that, I told myself, well, lie to lie, I'ma invest in myself, heavily in myself. So for those of you joining, please make sure you sign up on Bluffing. Sign up on Bluffing using our partnership link. It's on my page. Anywhere, everywhere is there. Sign up so that you can be able to qualify for our newbies, our freebies. I mean to say, please make sure you sign up. Okay, and deposit if you can. Phase one passed. Fuck, I'm so damn happy with myself. I have failed a lot, but this first phase, passing it, I'm so happy. Big thanks to God and thanks to the knowledge that Dream Chaser JTK keeps pushing out onto the next phase. Congratulations, my bro. Congrats, my bro. That is Marvel. Marvel just tagged me to a post that he passed his Prop W, and congratulations, brother. Congrats. This year, I want a lot of people to have a lot of prop firm from Prop W. We make a lot of money. We win a lot, and I thank God we started last year. Like I said, personally, I started taking this serious around December. So I thank God that a lot of, or not a lot actually, some of us who have started, hitting it, passing the phases, and I believe it's going to pay us a lot this year. And I'll be so happy if people have bought laptop. To be honest, the people that have openly come out to tell me they have bought laptop, they have paid their rent, they have taken care of their sick parents through the money they have been making from the free information I've been giving out. Right? A lot of people have this testimony, but nobody has come out to say they bought a car yet or they built a house. Nobody have openly come out to tell me that. But by the special grace of God, this year we're going to have that testimony this year. And if you believe, not just believe, but you have to work, be disciplined. If you believe it's going to happen for you this year, I need an amen in the comment section. Amen. 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 We shall win together, all of us. We shall win. We must win. You already know that's my mantra. We must win. Some of you might have even bought all these stores because I know people are making thousands to millions of funds here, but when I go they pretend. And I no go one talk. No, 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 no. I learned something. Maury said we will win. So when you say we will is a probability. But when you say you must, it's a command. I learned this is spiritual. So not we will win. We must or we shall is a command. It's we are and whatever is bind here, whatever you say here, it's binded up. So we must win. So you can correct that, please. We must win. Must. There's no in between. It's a win or win case. No in between. We must win. Yes. Maury, I've seen your correction. Nice one. Yes, inshallah. We got 300 people here. W. 300 people in here, man. So we must win. Please, guys, for those of you just joining this, we're doing a 3 days boot camp. So make sure by 8 a.m. tomorrow, 8 a.m. tomorrow, make sure you join. 8 a.m. We'll be live 8 a.m. So, so I think somebody just started watching this because he said she just want proof from me. She's talking about that lady I spoke about. No mind again, no mind that. 7 minutes I never even buy any yet. No worry. You go buy. Just be active with me. There's something I always tell people. If you are not a profitable trader, you can screen record this part and post on social media and say, look at what Dream Chaser said so that you can try it. If you are not a profitable trader, please, I am begging you. You can post this. That's what I say you can post it. Though it's not a financial advice, right? But you can screen record and post it. If you're not a profitable trader for 1 month, if you're not a profitable trader yet, if you're not making money from trading yet, for 1 month, or let us do 1 month to 3 months, follow only my BTC trade that I put out publicly. Let's try it for 1 month to 3 months. Follow only my BTC trade. Then come back and say I was winning or I was losing. Follow it the way I post it to, not the way I say use 5x or 10x. You go use 100x. This disclaimer, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. Before when I go, before YouTube go talk, say this guy are giving people too much assurance. Oh yeah, so you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Can you tell me more about the bootcamp, brother? Every information about the bootcamp is on my social media, so you can check my X, you can check my Telegram. You're going to see every information about the bootcamp. But then it's 3 days, it's free. Come learn, brush up your knowledge, and yeah. So obviously at this stage, I think everybody knows what a buy and sell is because I've explained it, right? Buy, sell, Let's move on to the next one. So time frames, right? We have different time frames in the market. Okay, we have higher time frames, we have lower time frames. Okay, higher time frames, lower time frames. Mm. So let me explain this now. So this is the point where we share. This is the point where we share the screen. Okay, we share the screen. Let us. I almost did not want to share the screen right now because I mean this is now too much work. But then there's no point getting lazy at this point. So let's get active. Excuse me. You kidding me? Share screen. All right. I believe everybody can see my screen. We'll have 306 people in here, and I believe every one of you can see my screen, right? So let us, for confirmation purposes, if you can see my screen, if you can see the chart of the biggest DC, please kindly comment. Drop a comment. I can see the screen. I need to be sure you can see it from your own end. So drop a comment, please. Okay, good. Interesting. Everybody can see the screen. Okay, cool. We have 313 people here. Wow. Mado. You all keep retweeting, reposting. Let's know if we can get to 400 people before I end this live stream. Yeah, 314 people is encouraging. I mean, for the first day of this live stream, right? So, yeah. So there's something I want to show you all. You can see where my ticker is at. You can see 1 hour. You can see 1 hour. You can see 1 hour, you can see 2 hours, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Okay, at least for free trading view, which I am using. Right, and I mean, you don't need a premium trading view to be a profitable trader, but you can use it for educational purposes. You can get premium. So now this particular this is why we're trying to discuss about time frames, right? So this particular day, 1 day, you can see it 1 day, 1D, right? So this 1 day simply means that for each of these candle you see here, each one that you see that was formed, it was opened and closed in 24 hours. Okay, it was opened and closed in 24 hours. Now, for more context, this last candle here, it has not closed yet, but it has opened. Now you can see the time remaining. You can see Apex, where my ticker is at, Apex 0.4042, the current market price. Then you can see 14 hours, 54 minutes, and 50 seconds for as of the time of I'm speaking. Now, this 14 hours, 54 minutes, 45 seconds is the time remainder for today. So if you check for the whole of today, the time remainder, which Nigerian time or West African time, the market opens by 1 a.m. and closes by the same time the next day, 1 a.m. So now it's remaining 14 hours, 54 minutes, and 25 seconds for this candle to close. That is for us to get to 1 a.m. the next day. Do you understand the concept of the daily candlestick now? The opening and closing and the time frame and what each of those candles now imply. Do you understand? Please, I need you to drop a comment. Stanley said congratulations. Yeah, thank you so much for the amount of people here, right? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. For the people that commented, they understand already. So yeah, so now if you bring it down to a 4 hours time frame, it is the same thing. Now, each candle here was opened and closed in 4 hours. Now, the current candle we have right now is remainder 2 hours, 52 minutes, for it to close and another candle begins. Because of what? It's a 4 hours candle, right? And that means it opened about 1 hour something ago. Okay, and that is how you keep breaking it down to like 2 hours, 1 hour. There's even minutes. You see, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 45 minutes, is there. Now, my advice to newbies, right? If you're just starting, my advice to newbies, there is so much noise. There is so much noise on, to be fair, there is so much noise on smaller time frames. Let me stop sharing this now. Okay, so to be fair, right, there's so much noise on smaller time frames, but there's so much noise on smaller time frames, but there is more clarity on bigger time frames. Okay, so much noise on smaller time frame, more clarity on bigger time frame. As a beginner, which do you think is fairer for a beginner to stick to? Is it to a smaller time frame or a bigger time frame? I need to see your comments. Let me be sure you're following. From the explanation I gave out and what I just explained right now, which do you think is fairer for a beginner to get involved in? Is it a smaller time frame or a bigger time frame? Thank you so much. So bigger or higher time frame? Thank you so much. For direction, clarity, bigger or higher time frame? It is what it is. Thank you. We have 323 people. Keep retweeting. Let's get to 400, guys. Keep sharing. Let's get to 400 people. So yeah. So for newbies, if you're just starting off, it's so all these guys you see that say they are scalping, they want to do 100 lot size, 100x, 400x. Most times they do it on smaller time frames, because I mean you cannot approach the market on a bigger time frame with such amount of lot size, and it's not really consistent. Okay, it's not really something that is yeah, consistent. It's not something that is consistent, honestly. It's not something that has longevity, that you can probably do for a long time or a long period of time, okay, without being wrecked. Okay, so please stick to higher time frames. For my recommendation from biggest DC, stick to 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and you'll be good, at least for a beginner for now. Even me to date. How many of you have seen my analysis on 5 minutes time frame? Have you ever seen my analysis on 5 minutes time frame? Even the days I want to try 15 minutes time frame, I'll post it clearly and say I want to try this out, or it might fail. And most times it actually failed. That is me being very honest. You understand? Most times it actually failed. You understand? So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example for some of you that are into over leveraging, over trading. If you use a bucket, a small bucket, and you keep taking water from the stream back to your house and pour into your bigger container, the tendency of you doing that safely and less risky is there. But if you carry that bigger bucket or bigger water storage can or something, maybe GP tank, and you want to carry all of them at once, the tendency of your back, of you not being able to carry it and your back breaking or having a permanent injury or something, is also very high. So what this simply means is that if you have a mind, and the funny thing is that if you keep going fetching from the stream with a smaller bucket and keep putting into that big, maybe GP tank, honestly, I'll be JP tank, it's going to get filled up. GP tank, right? It's going to get filled up. But if you want to carry all of them at once, you might not do it, and your back might break and you are gone. That is how trading is. Small, 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 small. Don't do more than intended. Makes sense, Abi? GP tank here. Makes sense. GP. I know they used to spell like GEE, then PEE. GP tank. Bro, we have done 2 hours plus here. Jesus Christ. Honest, said my back don't break tire. Almost crazy. So choosing a bigger time frame is important. Then choosing one time frame and sticking to it is also important. Me, I do 1 day and 4 hours most times, right? So for trading, but then when I want to do a general broader analysis, I do 1 week, 1 month, to tell you, oh, we're about to go into the bear market. Sell, sell, sell. Well, you people know me now. Or to zero, to zero. So as a newbie, if you're here as a newbie, I need you to understand that losses are normal. You take a trade, you hit a loss, is normal. What is not normal is blowing your account. Blowing your account is not normal. No matter how they want to normalize it, it's not normal. Because if you blow your account, what if that's your last money? So losses are normal, blowing your account are not normal. So make sure you try as much as possible to minimize your losses. Okay. Risk management helps you for that. There's something called stop loss. You can do more research on stop loss. You don't over invest, you don't over leverage, and you're good to go. Okay. And now the game is a game of when I lose, how much do I lose? And when I win, how much do I make? So that is where risk to reward ratio comes in. So if you are risking $30 to make $60, it simply means that if you lose that trade, you have lost $30. But if you win that trade, you have made $60. If you then make $60 and you do the same, practice the same thing, it means that for you to lose your entire profit, you need to lose two trades straight. And for you to then be in loss, you need to lose 3 trades straight. So you need to always have that at the back of your mind. With me, most times I do 1:2, which is I might be risking $1 to make $2. When I lose $1. When I win $2. But now over time, sometimes I started doing. In fact, I started doing one is to one. Now, why I started doing 1:1, like, or I do that in some trades, is because of I have studied my win rates over the years, and now my win rate with BTC is actually quite high. I have a win rate of like 70 to 80, 90% on BTC, right? Worst case scenario is 60%, but I don't think I've done 60% in a very long time. So what it simply means is that if I keep doing 1:1, 1:1, even with the worst case scenario of 60%, it simply means that at the end of the day, I'm going to be profitable because I've lost 4 and I've won 6. I'll be profitable. But then now, for you to be able to do that, you need to be able to study your win rate and then know that, okay, with your win rate, 1:1 is okay, right? You can do 1:1, quickly get in, quickly get out. Okay. But if your win rate is not okay, let's say you have a win rate of 50%, if you do 1:2, you'll be profitable. That if you analyze 10 trades, you will lose 5 and win 5. If you do 1:2, you'll be profitable. Right? Makes sense here. So then if you can do 1:3, shut down, you don't win. Well, all these things demand studying and understanding yourself and your strategy as a trader and knowing how to move. Okay. So long story short, you need to always have capital preservation in your as a very, very important mindset to develop as a trader. So capital preservation is extremely important. Okay. Capital preservation. Okay. So okay. We have One, two, three, four, five topics to go over. How many of you will be with me to finish these five topics? If you be with me, drop a comment. Let me see. Are you gonna be with me to finish these five topics that is remaining for this day one, or should I just end it here? Okay. Friday said active. TG said active. Who else is active? Oh my god. I'm not seeing comments. Are you kidding me? Okay, active, active, active. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So the next topic we have here is what is technical analysis. So I'm going to make sure we're going to go over all of this stuff like as quick as possible. Like I said, you this is like a foundation um step, right? Everything we're going to be doing throughout this boot camp is foundation, right? If you want to further, how many of you like to further what you have learned here? If you want to further, how many of you like to further? How many of you like to further what you have learned here? You know. So, anyways, while you're replying, we'll go over technical analysis now. So, technical analysis is like give or take, right? You're trying to predict, understand the market technically, which is only using the charts, right? From what you see on the chart. And obviously, okay, I didn't mention this. The chart is like a data, right? In fact, not like a data, the chart is a data. Sorry, a data. I've said data like on your number. So the chart is data, right? Now, what is contained in these data are candles. And each candle represents the opening and close of a particular of the price of a particular asset in a particular time frame. We have spoken about time frame here, which is very important. Okay, so and the combination of these candlesticks makes up the chart, right? So technical analysis is used understanding the chart, and the chart obviously is made up of price actions. So you are trying to understand the chart, the price actions, the reactions happening in the market from these buyers and sellers, and then with that you are using what you have understood from the chart to make decisions and predictions, and that's just it. So, from the chart, we have seen that, anytime the chart forms something like a W shape, it simply means that more people are interested in buying and the market will keep going up from there. And anytime you see a um, W shape in the chart, you are like, okay, you know what, you want to buy from here because over time you have studied this and you know that the market is going to go up from this point after forming a W shape, which are patterns, right? Or part of patterns. So, I mean, that is just simply what technical analysis is all about. Using some tools or trying to understand the chart and predicting the future using the chart. But now, and most times with technical analysis, you are focused on price, right? You are focused on price action. But now, the difference that brings us to fundamental analysis. With fundamental analysis, the fundamental analysis has to do with value, right? Value. So, what is the value surrounding this? Oh, because of the value that is surrounding this, in the next 5 years, no matter the price this is at now, in the next 5 years, it's still going to do a 5x pump because of the value surrounding it. Oh, the value around Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is it can does borderless transactions in less than minutes, and there's no need of all the whole delay processes that come with where banks and the government. Oh, with Bitcoin, I can be able to stay anonymous in a type of way and all of that. Now, these are the value fundamentals surrounding Bitcoin, and that has been basically what has been driving the price of Bitcoin up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just like basically what has been driving the price up because of what the fundamentals surrounding it, and that is fundamental analysis. So I was watching this video by Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett was like, he does not like to know the prices of assets before he buys them. He just wants you to give him the documents about this asset, everything surrounding the asset. Then when he looks at it and all that, he'll be like, oh, in the next 5 years, this price of this asset is going to be like this because look at what and what surrounds this asset. Now, let me give you an example. You want to buy a house and around um, a high-end area because there's a market there, or rather a proposed market, a proposed hospital, a proposed international school, and all of that. Obviously, the fundamentals around that particular building is epic, and when you buy it, when they have built all those things around it, the price of that asset might shoot up 5x or more. So that is fundamental analysis, you understand? So for instance, let me give you one bad fundamental analysis about ETH. I don't like ETH because ETH does not have a maximum supply. So you can go check this out. When a project does not have a maximum supply, it simply means that anytime that particular coin can be created and pumped into the market. I'm kind of skeptical about it because what if one day these people decide to scam us and they create billions of ETH and pump into the market? Everything is going to crash. Does this sound like a good fundamental not to invest in ETH? Please drop your answer in the comment section. So what I say, does it sound like a good fundamental not to invest in ETH? But then, while you are replying, but then with Bitcoin, Bitcoin has a maximum supply of 21 million. More Bitcoin can never be created after 21 million has been officially is officially on chain. Oh my God, I can invest in Bitcoin because it has a maximum supply. It's gonna keep getting scarcer. Is there anything like scarcer? More scarce. Let me put it as more scarce. So you see, Onyeka said the foundation. Yes, I don't understand. I don't understand. But then with Crypto King is like, no, you are right. It looks sketchy. I mean, no maximum supply, but BTC has maximum supply. I think I will go for the one with maximum supply. Little wonder why we have so many Bitcoin maxes. Because I mean, they must have probably checked this and they'll be like, it's only Bitcoin. I will never do invest in any other project apart from Bitcoin. So you see. So as a beginner, I will advise you check out, try as fundamentals doesn't end, but try as much as possible to understand the fundamentals of whatever financial market you want to go into officially. If it's with crypto, start with the fundamentals of money. First of all, you need to understand what money is. Then understand the limitations money have. Then there is fiat in this context. Then in fact, I'm putting out a video. How many of you know I'm doing a 100-day or 100 videos for newbies? So every day I'm posting videos for newbies, 100. I said that I'm going to make it 100 videos for newbies. So today, one of the videos I'm posting is crypto versus fiat. So you can even start from that one, learn about fiat. Fiat is like our conventional, our traditional money, like dollar, pounds, euros, naira, and all that, right? So versus crypto. So I'm going to post it after this live stream. So just learn, start with the fundamentals of money, fundamentals of crypto, fundamentals of Bitcoin. Then over time, it will keep One good thing is this: if you learn, it will trigger you to ask more questions and all that, and you keep learning. Before you know, you've had a lot of fundamentals on the tip of your palm or your tip of your fingers, I mean to say. Then yeah, you can also do technical analysis too. But understanding the fundamentals is important. Understand the fundamentals. Understand the fundamentals. So when you understand the fundamentals, boom, 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 it's going to make things easy. Even technical analysis also has its fundamentals. Okay, so I want to tell my Snapchat and other people here that we have 358 people in here, 2 hours, 26 minutes. Yeah, we got some comments here. We have so 2 hours. Yeah, we have 350 something people here. Jesus Christ. They're talking for even when I they listen, easy. Thank you for listening to me. Me that is talking, easy for me. See my eyes don't red. ASAP. Okay, let me keep drinking water. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so fundamentals, technical. So um okay, so let's move over to the next. Thank you. So psychology and discipline, right? Let's talk about that for a minute. So obviously we've already established the fact that fear and greed moves the market. So if you're over fearful, it's a problem. If you're over greedy, it's a problem. So you always have to keep yourself in check. One thing I learned from Warren Buffett from watching his videos is this: that moment you feel afraid, obviously something is happening in the market that's making you feel afraid, and that thing that's happening in the market is probably there's a big dump, there's something, something crazy like that. That is the moment that you should buy. So if you have this big fear, you go into the market. Now if you have that moment, you feel, oh, it's so pumping, everything is going up, you are greedy, that moment sell. So it's difficult to do these two things, but if you can be able to practice it, I mean, it's going to help shaping your financial journey. This is not a financial advice. Like I said, I learned it from Warren Buffett. Okay, so emotions destroys accounts, right? Emotions destroys accounts. And how to keep your emotion in check also: do not over invest. When time you over invest, the tendency of you losing and making a mistake is high, because now you're too emotional. So always trade with something you can afford to lose. And it can be difficult to say trade with something to afford to lose. It's easier said than done, but if you can practice it, interesting, you're going to keep winning. Okay, so excuse me, do not over invest. I've kept saying this. So these are ways to keep your emotions in check. Do not over invest. Do not over invest. Do not over leverage. And to make it more fairer for you guys, this is the reason why we have premium services we offer to the community. But yeah, that's about it. So bottom line is this: in the general community, there are many things we cannot do, the general community, obviously for everybody. But anytime you're part of a community, you're part of something, try as much as, especially a community that has this type of quality. It must not necessarily be this my community, right? Our community, but then anytime you're part of something like this, try as much as possible to, because there's always funneling and filtering, right? Try as much as possible to be at the top tier of that community. Obviously, it might cost you money, it might cost you services, but try as much as possible to be at that top tier, because if there's nothing you're going to benefit, you must be benefiting accountability. So these are your accountability partners will make your trading journey easier and better and way more profitable. Okay, so accountability. So you need to like yeah, be part of it. So try as much as possible to be part of that. Okay, so also one more thing is over trading and revenge trading. Over trading, oh, you want to always, yeah, I now know how to analyze the market, let me be trading back to back to back to back, you're going to fail. Then another thing is revenge trading. When you lose a trade, you want to use you want to be vengeful, you want to use that pressure, that annoyance, and go back into the market to be able to make the money you lost, the tendency of you losing even way more is very high than um, getting that money back. Why is that so? Because right now you are now emotional. At that moment you're emotional. At that moment there's no clarity. Even if you think that there's clarity, there's no clarity, and then that is when you what you lose it all. A lot of people lose it all actually. You know, so long story short, patience is very important, right? So stay patient with yourself. You lose, be patient. You win, be patient. Anything that's happening, be patient. You must have heard this. This is more like a cliche right now in the trading industry, which is trading is indeed one of those timeless principles that can make or break a trader's journey. It's definitely. Oh my God, I've mistakenly clicked on something. Okay, so um, so please, patience. You must have heard this. They say in trading is 90%, 10% strategy, 90% patience. So 10% strategy, 90% patience. Okay. So try as much as possible to be as patient as you can. Okay. Yeah. Then what was the next topic? Okay. So what tools does every trader need? What tool does every trader need? Every trader needs a trading app and an exchange. Right now, this particular bootcamp, obviously, an exchange is where you go and buy and sell, right? So, right now, this particular bootcamp, we partnered with Bluffing on this particular bootcamp. So, please find your way to my Twitter, Telegram channel, sign up on Bluffing using our partnership link, right? And then we are going to encourage you by giving you a lot of freebies, right? Not everybody, but most people that does this, okay? Most people that does this, we are going to, or that do this, I mean to say, we are going to give out a lot of USDT and and shoes, customized shoes, matches, trading journal, amongst other things we're going to give out. Okay, we're going to give it out, but sign up on the exchange and you can deposit there, take your trades there. It's cool for now. Okay, so please do that. Okay, do that. Okay, now another thing you need is a chatting platform like TradingView. TradingView is important, right? This is what TradingView looks like. All right, you can analyze here on TradingView. So this is what TradingView look like. So tradingview.com, you get a TradingView. Another thing, account I mean to say, another thing you need is a demo and a live account. A demo account is used to make all your mistakes, though on demo account you are trading without emotion, so it's easier, it's easier on the demo, but you can use the demo account to practice, right? Every exchange has a demo account. You see demo versus live account, so you can use the demo account, practice, make your mistakes there. But on a live account it is different, the emotions are not involved. But at least if you have practiced long enough on demo, not that you're not going to make some mistakes on live account, but it's way better than starting on a live account directly. So a live account is an account that you funded with actual USDT or actual money. Okay, so yeah, so journaling is important. Oh, I made 1 to 2 weeks win today because of I did this on this trade. I did not allow my emotions get involved. I stuck to this strategy. Blah 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 blah. Is very important, right? As a trader, so journaling is important. And there's this wonderful journal customized from Bluffing. We have them about how many? Let me check. Let me check. Okay, we have 10 trading journals, right? This, I don't think, personally, the first time I got it, right, I've never seen something like that. That is mad as professional trading journal. So we'll have 10 of it. We're going to be giving 10 of it out during the course of this bootcamp, okay? It's very important. The reason we're giving this out is to encourage the community, right? Encourage the community to, always journal their trade. We're preaching journaling your trade. Now we're giving out tools to assist in that, okay? So very important. Then Journaling matters to be able to stay. Just like me, I'm making videos. I'm like, oh, we got we got um 300 people here, 400 people. You know, when we started this, we started at 50, 20 people, but we're 382 people currently, almost 400 people, right? So I'm journaling it. I'm like, okay, look at the amount of people here. At this point in time, they came in. At this point in time, we got to these numbers of people. That is journaling, right? That is me gathering data to know how to be able to approach you all the next time. Okay, so we need to start our live stream by 7:30 because those kind of stuff because of this and this and this. That is journaling. So same thing for trading. It helps you track your growth, track how to strike the market, and all that. Okay, very important. And it's going to help you grow faster and better and bigger as a trader. And okay, we have just two more topics. I tried. I rushed it. We have two more topics. So what not to do as a beginner? Chasing signals blindly. Now, chasing signals is good, but look at the catch here blindly. You don't have any information, you don't have any knowledge, but you want to be chasing signals blindly. Now, even when that information and knowledge is given out to you, your life gets wrecked because of what you are doing it blindly without information and knowledge. Um, it is It is a general knowledge that our community is a profitable community. Now, in this profitable community, this guy, in fact, let me make his face popular today. I think that is what I need to do. So let me search for him here. Okay, so let me share this. All right. So look at this particular guy. Let me bring his face out properly. So this particular guy has been sending me. I know probably he dropped a lot of negative comments or quite a number of negative comments on my um on my X accounts, and sometimes I don't know, maybe on other platforms, but it got to a point he started sending me private messages on my phone number using different office numbers. Some of them are Mr. Stop Loss Hitter, another stop loss, backprompting this and blah 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 blah. Shut up, man. Your win rate is 2/10. That is what he's sent to me. And the bottom line is that on Friday, 26th December, he said, finally deleted you forever. Meeting you online was my biggest mistake. Mr. Gesser analysis, Mr. Stop Loss Hitter. I hope you grow a conscience and stop wasting people's destiny because of video views. This was the last message he sent to me. Now, I don't blame this guy. It still brings us to the point. What is our point here? Is chasing signals blindly. Friday say don't go use 100x, which brings us to the next one, which is over leveraging. Obvious, there's nobody, even if you are, no matter anywhere part of the world you're from, if you have been on my page for a very long time, you know that, oh my god, this guy is doing something great here. Do we hit some stop losses some days? Yes. I mean, the other day I told one boy, I beg you with God, unfollow me because of what? We're on a trade, the trade is in profit, but the guy told me his account was liquidated. I told him, bro, I use God beg you unfollow me. You understand? Because he probably have now used 400x or 200x just because of what he's chasing what I am posting blindly. Probably somebody have told him, there's this guy I know that is very good, though. Come and follow him and be making money. He now enters with leverages that even me I cannot try and do. You see. So this particular guy, you understand, this particular guy, he thinks I'm his problem. You understand? He has been sending me subtle threats and all that. Me, I know they feel, I know they really send all those things trying to get. The only thing I know is that probably we might not meet, but in case we meet ahead, face to face, no problem. We fit still dey men months. So, um, that is it. It's part of the things we see in this space as Twitter analysts. So over leveraging is part of the things that you don't need to do as a trader. Then switching strategies every week. You see, stick to one strategy. Try and that is where journaling comes in also. Try and see what works in it, what fails in it. Study it properly to know if the strategy is actually a problem or if you are the problem. And over time you find out what happened, what works out for you. Okay, as a newbie. Then this one is the worst. Never let me remove this guy. I think he's not popular enough here. So at least make una know the person wey dey threaten me. See, I'm this boy. I be this man. So um the worst for you to do is comparing yourself, your journey to others. Never compare your journey to others. It's going to make you over leverage. It's going to make you over invest. It's going to make you do more than you're supposed to do, and you're going to end up hurt. So never compare your journey to others. Okay, never do that. Just stick to yours and keep doing your own. Okay, stick to yours, keep doing yours, and over time you will see that you have grown. You have grown. I mean, you are doing this for yourself and your family, isn't it? There's no need of you trying to compare yourself with one Emeka or one Solomon online that you don't even know his background. You understand? So please do not. Okay. Then yeah. So now one very important thing you need to um one very important thing you need to um, do, which you're already doing. In fact, I need you people to just drop a clap emoji for yourself. Okay, you're already doing is try as much as possible to be part of a community. Okay, now the good thing is that you have a wonderful community, which is this community, Dream Chasers community, that you're part of. So if you're not on our Telegram channel, from YouTube, the link is on our bio. Twitter link is on our bio. Anywhere you're watching from, link is on our bio. Right, join the Telegram community, and then yeah. So as I was saying, what um some communities don't do, or most communities don't do, is that they don't do this thing I'm doing now, which is I'm trying to mentor you, right? So you know, you need to join a community that we have 4 people to hit 400 views. Retweet this thing, retweet, repost. Let's get 400 people in here. Share, retweet, repost. Let's hit 400 so that we'll know we hit 400 people for today. I just reposted my own. I just did that. This Stanley, this guy, she doesn't say na girl you be. Your ginger pass everybody own. Your ginger na highest. So, oh my word. W. We have 400 people in here. We don't hit them. W. W. So This is interesting. So we just hit 400. Good. So yeah, so like I said, one thing that you're already doing that is cool is that doubly choke everywhere. So is that you're already part of a community. Okay? So being part of a community is good, but being part of um a wonderful community like this is better. Okay, so it's good to be part of a community, but in fact, the best is to be part of Dream Chasers community. Okay, so you're here. Thank you so much, Crypto King. Say congrats. Thank you. I appreciate that, my brother. So you are here already. Um, in fact, so I was in Jos for Jos City. Some of you now have my family in Jos. I was in Jos for like a week plus, and I came back to this city today. The major reason I left Jos, the major reason are two. I wanted to come spend time with my kids. Then um, number two is network. So in Jos, I cannot do a seamless live stream like this. The network there is bad. They don't even have five. They don't have 5G. So you see, so I came back to be able to do this, and I'm glad that as we're doing it, we're getting results, So it's amazing, it's cool. So that's about it. So, anyways, um, yeah. So as I was saying, just be, 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 be active. Okay, be active in the community. Make if you're active in the community, you know, a community that is willing to mentor you, you understand, for you to learn a lot, from the community and all that. Have fun now. I greet you. So a community that is willing to mentor you, you learn a lot of stuff, that they post real stuff, not just cars. Cars are good though, and all that, they are good, but then, you know just real stuff that will impact you. There's something I said one day. I said, if you if you save 100 Lamborghini pictures, 1 million Lamborghini pictures, it's not going to impact in your life more than education. So if you're busy saving Lamborghini pictures and somebody else is busy saving educational content, the person will go further than you in life. You understand? Because the education is going to impact directly in the person's life and the person will elevate. But in your own life, your Lamborghini, you live in illusion and delusion. And at the end of the day, the person that got educated and put his education into practice will teach you lesson. You understand? So yeah. So please, I'll always be an advocate for education. Not that I love lifestyle is good. They myself I dey flex so, but education first, okay? Because without education, you cannot achieve that lifestyle. That's just the truth. So, like my dad used to say, business before pleasure. So, do the business first. Then, once it starts to pay, you do the pleasure. Okay. So, yeah. So, that's about it. The topics we have for today, day one on the boot camp, has been exhausted. And we took this is 2 hours, 49 minutes. Jesus Christ, almost 3 hours. So, but it's actually quite an impactful one. And I'm so happy that, so ever since we started this live stream, right? We started from 20 something people, right? We're now 400 people, and the numbers keep increasing. It's not decreasing. It's increasing, meaning at any point anybody gets in, this the person is interested to stay, so which is cool. So yeah. So tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. We're going to start day two for this boot camp, right? Day two for the boot camp. So call to action, join our Telegram channel. We're going to be giving out a lot of freebies. We'll have about 40 to 50 gift items to give us, right? All thanks to our partner, Bluffing Exchange. So we're giving us shoes, matches, trading journal, and USDT also. So all thanks to our partners in this particular bootcamp, right? So please make sure on Twitter, Telegram, you can see the city is there. Please try as much as possible to engage in them, most especially sign up on Bluffing using our partnership link, most especially turn on post notification. X algorithm is very crazy this period. Turn on post notification, and even if you don't see our post, know that I'm always tweeting. So check search my name on Twitter because X algorithm is crazy this period. Then while on Telegram, obviously no algorithm there, or rather no much algorithm being affected like that of X. So I think on Telegram, if you turn on post notification, you are good to go. Okay, so that's about it. So please, Stanley, I'm seeing your good comments now. Thank you so much. So if you have any question right now, please you can just ask your questions. We'll have let's cap it at 3 hours, okay? So we have about 9 minutes to answer questions. Then we'll hit 3 hours, okay? So let's cap it at 3 hours. So you can type in your questions right now, so I can reply to them, okay? Thank you. So please send in your questions right now, and to everybody, Stanley, you are surely getting a gift because you stayed with us from beginning to end and you're actively replying. I mean, we have 410 people here. I will not know the people that have been active or not active, but you made yourself known today by replying everything. So yeah. So what else? Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. So for those of you that want to like advance your stuff, if you want to advance, um you want to learn from what we have put out. Me personally, I have a project I put out, right? I have a project I put out. The name is Dream Chasers Code. So I'm going to show you Dream Chasers Code right now. So this is Dream Chasers Code, the unfair trading advantage. It is a course. Let me put it up in the dashboard. Is it on the dashboard? So yeah, so that's what you can see on your screen right now is our product from our community, what we have now. And for those of you that don't know, uh, this community is registered under the CAC, Corporate Affairs Commission Nigeria, as Dream Chasers Academy. Okay, so, but when you say academy, people always think that it's only where you just come and teach. So, what community, people feel like they're part of something. So, that is, we're calling it Dream Chasers Community, but what is registered as is Dream Chasers Academy. So, on our Dream Chasers Academy, we have a storefront on Seller, and we are going to also have other storefronts on different platforms with time. We have a course out there which is Dream Chasers Code, the unfair trading advantage. So we have a proper introduction to technical analysis, then basically everything I do on technical analysis. Almost everything I do on technical analysis. Right now is going for 580,000 naira for those of you in Nigeria. If I let me change this to dollars because we're talking more dollars here than naira, isn't it? So it's going for $400, right? And but it has two other tiers, right? The other tier is the foundation pack, which is making it $700. The foundation pack comes with a lifetime signal, VIP signal or VIP room. So not just signal, VIP room. So anything that has to do that any advantage or privileges that VIPs are getting, like VIP updates, VIP signals, in case there's something very important that needs to be shared. Um, to a selected amount of people. We do that for VIP. Then yeah, that's about it, and many more. Then we have the Elite Mastery Pack. This one is our bestseller currently because you know, so this one covers a 1 year mentorship, right? A 1 year direct mentorship, and also you are getting the course, and also you are going to be in this VIP room for life. Okay, for life. So that is what the Elite Mastery Pack, I mean to say, covers. But then the just the course itself, which is still good, is 400, and that's about it. Please, guys, I'm still waiting for your questions. Okay, okay. Okay. So basically, a lot of people are saying the teaching was clear. Thank you. So far, no question from me. Teaching was clear. Teaching was clear. Okay. Yeah. So that's about it. So please make sure you sign up on Bluffing, please, because Bluffing is like partner with us on this they're partnering with us on this. So sign up with Bluffing using our partnership link. I cannot attach a link to this. I could have done that, but I cannot. Right. So just sign up on Bluffing using our partnership link, and those of you that are active, just expect results. So please, there's one final call to action I want from you guys, right? Just go on your Twitter, go to Twitter, tweet something nice about this bootcamp day one, Dream Chasers Trading Bootcamp day one. Tweet something nice about it and tag me to it, please. So tweet something nice about Dream Chasers um trading bootcamp day one. Tweet something nice about it. Tag me to it. You already know my handle. Tag me to it, and yeah, thank you so much. So in the absence of no question, we'll be ending this year 2 hours 56 minutes with 432 people in here. So thank you all, and see you same time tomorrow 8 a.m. We are going for day two. We're going in day two, Dream Chasers Bootcamp. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. Have a nice day. And then, okay, the last but not the least, stay active on all our channels. Twitter, I'll post chats. On Telegram, I will post precise signals, right? So stay active on all of these platforms, and yeah, I'm going to be posting out some things soon, market insights, so you can also make money and inform decisions while you are learning throughout this bootcamp. This is not a financial advice. Always do your own research. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.